Wait, am I live? I am live. Hello. Hello. I need some help burning resin, so if y'all are here early, stick around. I'm about to do some co-op shit. About to do some hardcore co-op shit. Why is YouTube Studio not responding? You never see it coming. This song's heavy, bro. Raiden. Alright, so chat is on the screen. Title is saved, etc. etc. We should be good to start. Let me see. Wait, can y'all hear me? Holy shit. Okay, hear me. Okay, good. I got my controller hooked up. Yada yada yada. Alright, I'll be right back and then we're gonna get started. I'm not gonna be here too long. Probably like an hour or two.
Never see bets, ladies and gentlemen. So funky. So funky. Check me out, y'all. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. So he's a rolling point 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. So who wants to come? So funky. So funky. Coming out again for a new point. So funky. Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4? So funky. 5 wants 4. Check me out, y'all. 4 4's the point, mark 4. So funky. Ace deuce scrap, mark 4. Ace deuce, deuce. So funky. Scrap, mark 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come? Check me out, y'all. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets.
Hold your butts.
All right. Let's get it.
This track ain't seen the light of day in close to 30 years. Once I dust it off a little, I'm gonna let her rip, so listen up.
Like this. Like that.
I don't play a game with you. No, I was just trying to make sure my controller was working.
Like that.
Sorry. I did my dailies and everything before I hopped on, which is a good W. So we don't have to worry about doing those. Excuse me. Thing is, my resin is like completely fucking capped, and I have I have 5 condensed resin so far.
Like that.
Got some Hydro Oculus to go turn in, some Dendro Oculus to go turn in,
Like that.
some Leeway one.
Like this. Like that. Like this. Like that.
I seen one of these around Fontaine, but I can't fucking. Uh-oh. I can't remember where the fuck it was. By the way, does anyone know if Charlotte's better than Layla when it comes to application? There is something that we do need to check. It says 7 days on it. I pretty much done everything. Where is this even? Doesn't matter, we're headed there. Loki could, since this technically is a excuse me, a story type quest. I'm gonna put myself here. Wait, hold on, quick setup. I'm gonna be here. June, Bennett, Younglet. Actually, I kind of want to use her.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Another test subject.
I really don't want smoke, bro. I came through here earlier when I was like doing my commissions and stuff. Which reminds me, I kind of need to switch up where I do my commissions nowadays. That would be an adventurer's handbook, right? Yeah, I'm gonna set them to. I'm gonna set them to Inazuma until Raiden comes. I have so many effing wishes saved up. I also been building up pity as well.
Take to my hammer.
Oh. Bro, my traveler actually is a sneaker on my account. I know I say this like a lot, but him not having like any crit based sword, he's sitting at 67 crit rate with 136 crit damage, and he has 120 in energy recharge. Like, I'm actually kind of strong for real. I kind of want to upgrade my weapon. I can. I need these. How do I make these? How do I get these? Where do I get these from? They can be crafted. They also drop from black serpents. They're all the way in leeway, bro. Can I craft these? Oh, they can be crafted. I need 12 of those motherfuckers. I'll see if I can grab some of those. Until then, though, I gotta fuck them up, okay. I traveled here for 10k. He's actually pretty strong. Let's see. Is this place like on top? I feel like I should go. Let me go around. There's a quest somewhere over there. It's a huge ass tree. Yeah, a lot of the streams that I'm going to be doing coming up are pretty much just going to be like world exploration based, since I don't really have oh shit, this is gonna take a while since I don't have high energy recharge. But a lot of them just gonna be world exploration, just going around. So I'm hoping that since we're caught up on the story moving forward, I'll be able to like play with you guys more often. There's gotta be like one more. Hydro Octa's over there. They wanna open up. There's another thing around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Oh well.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destre's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
This is the residence of Zuria Destri, and I'm Jalakan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness.
Wait, what?
Her friends, by any chance? Oh. So, when she had requested
Wait.
time to go out over the past few
He
days,
died?
it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct.
Bro,
When the
what?
master disappeared. She was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time.
So you're telling me the purpose of this quest is to, excuse me, we're supposed to be making this toy for him, for her son, right? That's supposed to cure him of a mental illness that's like apparently slowly killing him, just to come to find out that he's been dead all along and she's been the one with the fucking illness? What the fuck? Are you serious?
That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
That's so
All the other things
fucked.
that she
What?
told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although, they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalakan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? Well, it's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
Yes, this is it. That's right. If what Dr. Jean Lacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again. There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Let's go. Bro, that's 1,000. Oh! I see you, motherfucker. I'm opening this one this time. I'm not forgetting. Sheesh.
Reward on the road.
I honestly forget how you even get these keys. Oh. Them things are fat. I keep forgetting how fat those things be. Them things be fat with provisions. If you don't know that joke, bro, you wasn't here for the Apex days. Fat with provisions, yes. Oh, sorry, I need this. Bro's like, what the fuck? No, give me the crystals, you bitch. Get off of me. You fucking hoe. Oh my god, I wanted the crystal. Oh, wait. Can I trick him out? I'm gonna fake you out. I'm gonna fake you out. I'm gonna fake you out. No, I didn't fake you out. I'm gonna take my fucking anger out on you now. Nah, I want the smoke. I want the smoke. You don't fuck with my gene. Oh my god, bro. I can play music again. They made me lose my crystal cores, man. I don't even know what these are. Y'all. The Hilly shows make me think of those little fucking, the meme or the Vine from back in the day. Of that this little idiot, he's standing there with the yellow shirt on, he's hitting the fucking head, he's like, yeah. Fucking head. Oh shit. Where's this thing at? Oh, it's in the wall. Oh. I don't think this was the right place to go to, because I don't know if I can get out of here. Oh no, we're good. We're chilling. I probably should put a Fontaine character on though. I don't have a Fontaine character that's built though. This is why I need to build a Fontaine character. Should I spend the day building? Firmness the closest one built. Or just have to lower his
At
shit up,
your
to be
command.
honest. Not a horrible pick. Let me see what you rocking right now. Shit. $19? No. I got a better crit rate once on here. I guess he can use that for right now. Only 43? Oh shit, wait. There we go. Whoa. I mean, we gotta keep it lore accurate, right? Do I want Firmament or do I want... Because this one, you don't have to, like, get a score. You just have to beat it. This team should be good. Yeah, we should be good with this.
We're here again. This is the final part of Felxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
What if it's him?
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled,
Wait.
anxious
What
as
if
well.
it is him? Because, like,
Right. Paimon needs to smile.
we,
As
from the
long as
beginning,
there's
thought
nothing
that
Syria, it should be a
this
smile.
thing
We have to keep
was
smiling
Firmament's
every
robot,
day,
because
stick it
Firmament
out
was
there.
like, yeah, that was me doing crazy shit
Should be
over
able
here,
to
you know,
recover
all the
right
noises and
away.
shit. But what if
Yeah.
the little boy spirit has always
Sure she
been
will.
like, what if he gets inside this fucking robot, bro? And then she got the little boy forever. Oh goddamn.
Be careful,
Oh, we get
Raven
Firmament too.
Adventures. Here come the evil monsters that stole the
Oh,
crown.
Paimon, shut your eyes.
Let's eat these Cyclops. Let's beat them up.
Oh yes, sir.
Order guide you.
I can't see a goddamn thing. These things are all in my.
At the right pan.
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again.
There's no need to fear. Prince
Man.
Felxie looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
Ooh. Nice.
Wind, hear me.
My shield back. There's so many characters. I'm overwhelmed with who to go into for rotations and stuff. Ooh, wait. Good job. At this point, I don't even fuck my blocking. I'm just doing DPS. Get off.
Water jet.
Oh, this is the final enemy, right? We'll reclaim the
Oh
crown
shit.
for you now, Your
Oh
Highness.
god.
Order guide you.
Bitch ass boy.
Nice and spicy.
Wait. You know what? For me, go crazy. Go psycho mode.
Getting gear. Frost is coming. Going under. Getting gear. Frost is coming. Here.
At the right pan.
Stabilize. Water jet.
Going
swear by my sword.
Sheesh.
I will have order.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelpsy. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelpsy. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
This lady is
I see.
mentally fucked up,
Madame,
bro. God damn, that's so
Please
sad.
rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Surya! Surya! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelpsy, my child, are you hearing this?
So originally Thelpsy was supposed to be the toy for her son, but she's so mentally fucked up that she thinks the toy is her son now. Like, god damn, she's fucked up. Oh, no. Oh,
And
no.
the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelpsy and his friends all know what she got on it. Get ready, Surya. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Thelpsy and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold,
Not the imagination
Prince
bridge
could
from
not help but
SpongeBob.
be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon,
Oh my
Fremenade,
god.
and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Surya walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Surya.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Mama loves you too.
But what's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Is he actually talking though?
Mama loves you too.
But I love you more, Mamo.
What? Did you see something?
Mama, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman.
I didn't feel like hearing her hum.
It's been my favorite.
I'm sorry.
Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
So what's gonna happen to him after that though? She got to tell her son goodbye. And he got to be a prince. He got to get the crown. So win-win. Hopefully she kind of wakes up from this stuff. I keep forgetting those aren't
Traveler,
automated.
Paimon, you're here.
Fremine! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it.
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If at some point in the future you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important.
Facts.
Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
But what else can it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Cool. So the question is this a... What kind of item is this? I'm assuming it's like a thing you put at your house, right? Yeah, that's all it is. I figured. It's pretty cool though. I thought it'd be like a little floating pet, but it was just a furnishing. It's alright though. Can I craft any wishes? I can. Alright, so our next step is to do the farming, the artifact farming. I also need to go see if I can craft some of this stuff for this sword. I'm feeling lucky today. I'm feeling like we're gonna go check our fortune today. That's what we're gonna do. Probably should go grab some of those. Do I even remember what I need? I need some of these for sure. I actually do need some of these. I can only make 2 of those. Oh, fuck. I think it's these, right? Yeah, I think it is these. Oh, I need a few more. I don't have any spirit exchange. I mean, I could. I don't feel like going to go kill them. So, it's time to do some wishes. I'm gonna do 4 here. I did a few wishes on here, trying to get some copies of Shingling and the Sacrificial Greatsword, but not Greatsword, but just Sacrificial Sword. I didn't get none of them. No, I set it at 70. Bro, nope. Because I have 9. So let's see.
What the fuck is going on?
Where would I get the other ones? What are the other ones? Can I make the other ones? Let me see. These can be crafted. I've killed some of those, so I definitely have some of these. I think. I just need 3. I need to remember to put sucrose on there, bro. I wish it would just save it for all of them whenever I do it. Noise. Sheesh. Just wait till we get to the fireplace, bro. Oh my god, dog. I'm gonna go crazy. Alright, let's go grab some crystal cores real quick. Let's see. I also need to remember to go and knock out. What is this, by the way? I feel like I should check that out. Does if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it ever. It's been so long since I've been Sumeru, dude.
Open your eyes.
I applied for vacation.
You apply for vacation. Where is this thing at? Actually, hold on. Because I honestly want to see what this is. It might not be much, but let's see what it is.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see. My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a Kabuki Mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
I don't have any context of where this is following up from, because it's been forever since I've done a Sumeru quest.
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever
But they're talking a lot
heard
about
of the great
Inazuma.
swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
I heard a little bit.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
So
Something weird seems to have
Kazuha
happened in the
Kaidahara?
Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Kazuha, huh?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears.
Okay.
I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human, but a puppet.
A puppet?
Oh, this is following up off of Scaramouche, huh?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
No! Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Will do. That was cool.
And please read my essay draft as well.
God damn it. That was cool too.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it?
Yes.
If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in... just went by. Over there. It looked like
What the hell?
the Balladeer. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Okay. You going Scaramouche? Nahida.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the Balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah, it's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey, what are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be lack death?
I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Little Nini, what
It
you
was my
doing?
idea to set the Balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us!
As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the Balladeer.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a Harbinger anymore?
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Damn.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the Harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, Then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you serious about this?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it. It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it.
Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Great, thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't plan on doing this.
Wow.
And I didn't plan on my thumbnail being the Balladeer.
The colors are gentler.
It
Must
just...
be because Sumeru's at peace now.
It just kind of happened. And it kind of worked out for the best part. That's interesting.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow! So this is the inside of Irminsul. Ooh! Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen? What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Oh, we touched him.
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
Probably hear your loud ass.
rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
Oh god.
What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers. Well done. Smart and attentive as always. So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro-Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
So the Gesse got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait! How did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh? Wait.
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Dumbass, he's saying it's anonymous. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
Whoa!
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place, like a giant village. People are gainfully employed, their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatarasuna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatarasuna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate, and I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatarasuna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatarasuna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa? Already dead. What a pity. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore? Dottore! Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine? Why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me.
Yo.
What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Damn.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Dotori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend. It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, aren't you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Tevat.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world. Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me. Give me your hand.
Okay. What's he gonna
Can you
do?
hear my voice inside your head?
I can.
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past? Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me. So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Where'd he go?
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening
Who the fuck's
anyone,
slamming doors?
I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
So what's he gonna do?
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow. Oh no, he's really gone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay. um. Oh, okay. So we'll have to do this next time. Makes sense. Alright, let's go burn some resin on end stream. Mateus, you still here? So I guess we'll be doing Nahida's story quest next time. Help on.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Where is... I don't know where any of that is. Fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick and then we're gonna knock this artifact grind out real quick.
Only
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let's get it. I'm hyped. I forgot to check my fortune. That's fine. I got this. Sheesh, Elon.
Quietly now.
go in! Barbados, guide us.
Order guide you.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Why do they never miss?
Because they're bitches, Bennett.
Crumble.
Busted. Let's light it up. Quietly now.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I will have order.
I swear by my sword.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
I'm not gonna look at them yet. 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 Because if either one of those are energy recharged with at least crit rate or crit damage on it, I am fucking happy. And anything other than base solid numbers will be greatly fucking appreciated. Please. Hold on. I probably should go condense so the shit can start stacking up on this back end. I'm not a resident hoe right now. There we go. I need you right now.
It's
This is
raining
what
again.
dope on music, bro.
This isn't
I need some
good.
hype shit.
If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
Oh, actually, this works. Let's fucking go. If I do this team, it just obliterates them.
I won't hold you back. Much.
My mind is completely blank.
Take it easy. Busted.
Stabilize.
The night is cold.
Order guide you.
Not now.
Gotcha. I'm going in.
You bitch.
Gather. This is order. Stabilize.
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Here comes the catch. Busted. Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
Sheesh.
Solidify. I will have order.
Let's light it up. Take it easy.
Okay.
Quietly now.
My guiding stars.
Stabilize.
Cole, mine's a
Teamwork is dreamwork. Game's up. Fun's over.
This is order. Solidify.
Not now.
I will have order.
Everybody stand back.
Stars, shine for me. My guiding star.
Let's light it up. Gotcha.
Order guide you.
Quietly now.
Take cover!
Let's go. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna keep going. This music, I'm feeling something. I'm feeling the power coming in. I feel the drops, the heat. We better get another 3-drop after this one and rush this.
The night is cold.
Out of the way!
Gotcha.
Cold. Mine's a con-
This is order.
Here comes the catch.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Quietly now.
Solidify.
Not now.
Oh, I thought I had my.
Gotcha.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Let's light it up. Quietly now.
The night is cold. Stars, shine for me.
Things are about to get dicey.
I'm going in!
Sheesh. It's a 2. I was expecting a 3. It's okay. Can't get greedy. We already got a 3-drop already. Maybe we get a 4. You never know. But not that it start to lead for the rotation on this one. Okay. Watch this.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Boom. We get out of there real quick. We back up a little bit. Comes over here.
I will
Baited him.
have order.
Boom.
Take cover!
Busted.
Cold. Mine's a commit.
Out of the way!
My guiding stars.
Gather.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Not now.
Gotcha.
This is order.
Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Don't be scared.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
The night is cold.
Order guide you.
Kind of fucked it up. I ain't look out.
Solidify.
Let's light it up!
My guiding stars. Stars, shut.
Everybody stand back!
I will have order.
Okay. Last run, and then we get the verdict on if our 6 runs were successful or not.
Stabilize.
The night is cold.
This is order.
Cold. The night is convenient.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Not now.
Solidify.
God damn, stupid rock.
Quietly now.
Stars, shine for me.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
The night is cold.
Gotcha.
Out of the way! Everybody stand back!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. No.
Damn!
Gutsy.
A little bit.
Gather.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Take it easy.
Okay, okay. Alright. Let's see. Were any of these runs worth it? Wait, I ran it again? No, get me out. This is the first time in a while that I got a lot of the primary ones that I want to drop. Ooh, okay, attack. 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 All those were attack. Maybe it gets crit rate. Defense. Defense. It's the only semi-W we got right there. Defense. What the fuck? That one's pretty solid. No need to recharge right now. See what you roll into crit rate. You rolled into attack. Nope. Alright. To the strong box we go, kicking our feet. Ugh. Good damage. Fuck off, dude. Fuck, I just fucking wait and see what the last one's gonna be then. Okay. Bro, it's always attack. Literally, there are other ones. God damn it. Fuck. Just want to see what it would be. I'm muscle mastery. I just see something real quick. Probably is a low-key successful roll-in. Probably should go ahead and condense all these now, so my shit just recharges. Yeah. That way if I get bored and want to burn them later, I can. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna play some Overwatch with the homie. I will see you guys later. If you did come and hang out, I appreciate it. If you didn't, you couldn't make it, I understand. If you did come and watch the video afterwards, let me know if you're excited for the upcoming units after ISO and Sino leave, and who are you speculating, and who would you be pulling for out of the two banners? Let me know that in the comment section. I'll see you guys later. Peace.